What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? Your buddy Big Johnny G from Two Gun Pixie Presents Legendary Gaming is back again. Now let me tell you something. I cut my teeth, so to speak, with gaming with RPGs. Role-playing games, if you will. As far back as I can recollect, I think it was about 1977, I was about 8 years old, when Dungeons & Dragons was introduced to me, and whoa! I could not believe a game like that existed. Within a couple of years, I had my own copy of the Tom Moldvay box set for basic D&D, and I was loving it. And shortly after that, the hardcovers for Advanced Dungeons & Dragons came out, and I thought, wow, this got better. How could this game get better? But it did. All these years of RPGing, there's one thing that I've discovered that I love, and just about everyone else I've ever played with loves. Sometimes, to a degree, even more than actually playing the RPGs. And that's creating characters. I have spent hours, days, weeks, multiply that if you will, just creating characters that I knew I would never have time to play. I just loved the sensation of creating a character. Getting his stats together, getting the character's gear together, thinking of a backstory for this character. It was amazing, and it still is. And players that I know that have old grognards like me, as well as players that are new to the game, I've discovered everyone still loves the character creation process, and most players out there, and if you're one of them, you know this to be true, you just love creating characters. So when I heard recently that there was a board game just for creating characters, RPG-style characters, my first thought was, what? And that quickly passed and became, what? Oh! So I looked into this game a little bit, and sure enough, it seemed to have everything I remembered about the love of creating characters. I was recently at Lunicon 2017, and lucky enough, I bumped into the game for sale, and that game is Role Player. As you can see, it's still in the plastic, because this is a fairly new game. Came out this year. And I figured, why not do an unboxing for this? So what do you say we grab Fu Manchu, and we take a gander at what you're going to find in Role Player. You know, it doesn't matter what the role-playing game was, whether it was Dungeons & Dragons, or whether it was Bushido, or Villains and Vigilantes, Top Secret, Gamma World, Boot Hill, Gangbusters. It didn't matter. I just loved creating characters for all of them. But honestly, I'm still a fantasy head. Dungeons & Dragons, and this fills that fantasy need. So why don't we see what comes in the box, all right? The box itself is nice art. I like the art. Look at that, not too hard. And if you guys have been watching these videos, you know I don't always have an easy time taking the top off the boxes. So let's put that aside. We got in here, right, in the rule book. That's something you usually almost always find right in the top. Some more nice art. Very reminiscent of some of the old days, the late 70s, early 80s RPGs like Tunnels and Trolls. Ralph Bakshi's Wizards, the role-playing game. Alright. Obviously, we're going to have to wait for the review for me to tell you what I think of the rule book, how easy it's put together. You know, sometimes these books are not edited very intelligently. Sometimes they're not written very easily to get through, but overall, for a quick look, yeah, seemed good, pretty cool. All right. Also, any of you out there that have been watching these unboxings know what I'm going to say next. My wife's favorite part of the game. Punch boards. So this has a male and a female for every race. So whatever you want to play, whatever you identify with, whatever you're feeling like that day, this will be able to handle it. Maybe you didn't want to be a human male. Maybe you want to be a human female. Maybe you want to be a female dwarf. or a male dwarf. This game's got you covered. Let's see, there's the orc. Female. Hard to tell with orcs sometimes. Not being speciesist and all, but sometimes it's tough to tell. Halfling. Elf. I know a couple of my players are going to want to call dibs on this real fast. And Dragonkin. Yes, that's the female, and the male can... Whoa-oh! Hope my wife don't kill me. This one's already coming apart. One less for her to do. All right. You guys like dice? Yeah? I hope so. This game comes with a ton of dice. All different colors. So I believe the colors have to match up with your character type, and I think you get bonuses if you match the right color die to the right attribute. Ooh, there they go. All right. Who needs to roll just one at a time? This is where it feels nice, right? You want to have a whole bunch. Wham! Bam! There you go. Oh, they feel good. They're nice. Plastic dice, not bad. Colored pips. Nothing special, but you didn't need anything special for this game, now did you? All right. All right, you got some cubes right here, which are also going to be used to keep track of information on your character boards. All right. Wooden cubes, nice, to offset the plastic dice. What can I say about these? They're wooden counter cubes. Okay, a bag full of bags. I love seeing a bag full of bags when I open up a box. Saves me the time and effort and the pennies. I'm not trying to sound cheap, but, you know, for me having to buy it myself. So that's always nice. Nice touch. Thank you very much, guys. Woo. Wow, and it doesn't even say Crown Royal on it. Nice. Yeah, all you RPGers out there, you know what I'm talking about. First time you saw that Crown Royal bag at your mom's house or an aunt's house, you knew you had to have that for your dice bag. Come on, who are you kidding? All right, nice. Nice. Some of the character cards, because you're not only creating the stats in this game, but if I believe correctly, you're also building a whole character backstory is what's going on here, and these are going to help you with that. Whoop, look at that. Didn't even need you, Foo. Sorry. Let's see the condition of these cards. What's going on with this here? I don't need that. Get that the heck out of my way. Find the cards to be a little bit on the thin side. Just a little bit on the thin side here. Definitely probably going to want to bag these cards. You're going to put them in sleeves. Because they are a little bit flimsy. Well, not flimsy, I'm being a little harsh there, but they are a little thinner than you would expect. But the cards have information on them, like the equipment card shows you how it's going to affect your character card. If you happen to have that piece of equipment on, it'll change some of your stats up. Oh, one good thing I'll say about the cards is they slide very easily. You know, sometimes you open up a new game and they tend to kind of stick a little bit, or they just don't move off of each other that well. Definitely not feeling a problem here with this. And then some mini cards here. All right, Foo, I think I am going to need your help this time, my man. I don't know any other reviewers out there that talk to their inanimate objects. There we go. Is that enough for my fat fingers to get this off? No, of course it isn't. Get it right in there. There we go. That's much better. All right, get that out of my way. Okay, so this looks like almost like personality types. So you're gonna have to maximize the points, because this whole game is victory point system basically. And the closer you can score to making the perfect character and have everything fit, the better your score is going to be. So this right here, I haven't read the rules yet, but it looks like this is what you're going to want to be aiming for as you're creating your character. Definitely going to not want negative numbers. You never want negative numbers. And let's see what this last bunch of cards are right here. Oh, and same quality as this. Actually, maybe it's because of the size, but this actually, the smaller cards feel a little bit less bendy than the standard size cards are. Let's see what this is. Okay, thank you, Foo. Get that out of my way, will you? Jeez. Okay, definitely very cool. Always love seeing the the cards that have the notes on how to play. Always love seeing that. Here goes more background kind of stuff in the cards. Aristocrat, Brawler, Savant, Paladin. Yeah, look at that. And the Paladin is a lighter color, too. All right. Anyone out there play Paladins? It's hard to play a Paladin in a party group of mixed alignments, isn't it? And same quality as the other large cards. And that's it. And this is what the inside of the box looks like for storage. Here's the back. That's the unboxing for Roll Player. I am waiting to have this at the table, and I know a few of my players, definitely, I'm betting a bunch, if not all my players, are going to be really hyped to know that I got this in the collection now. But you're going to have to wait for a how-to play and a full review. That'll be coming up soon enough. But for right now, this was Roll Player. I'm Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie Presents Legendary Gaming. And kids, I am out of here.